Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for sign of Sagittarius, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Sagittarius. If you'd like a personal reading, a tarot class, or a sound healing session, all that will be in the description down below for you to go check out, as well as a bunch of other things there as well. So let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Alright. Eight of Cups, you may be walking away from a situation, but while you're walking away, you're moving towards the light, you're moving towards the sun. Sagittarius, you can see that in this card. Wheel of Fortune. It almost kind of feels like you're on top of the wheel. Judgment, you see that? I feel like your soul is rising. You are rising your vibration. Sagittarius, you're walking away from a situation, but you're moving towards the light. You're raising your vibration. Sagittarius. You have a lover coming your way. Ace of Cups, and it gets you really deep in your heart space. This may be a new lover. Ten of Cups, but this is someone here that you're gonna... Okay, so this is a really good relationship coming your way. Sagittarius, since you decided to walk away from something and raise your vibration, you have a really big love coming in. Alright? We have the Hierophant. So this is like a really important connection. Sagittarius. So let's see. We have the Empress and the Seven of Pentacles. This is a person here that may be wanting a family with you. Sagittarius. Queen of Cups. Be Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Knight of Swords. Feels like you're very focused. I feel like you're very much in your emotions, Sagittarius, and you're very focused. We have the Page of Pentacles. Alright, about to discover a whole new world, Sagittarius, and I feel like it's a magical time for you overall because we have the fairies and we have the rainbow. I kind of almost fell today, so my arm hurts a little bit because I have to catch myself. We have the Death card. Alright, Sagittarius. So I feel like you may have released some things. As you said, you walked away here, Sagittarius, but you also may be rescuing something, maybe like an animal or whatever. We have the Page of Wands. Alright. Chariot. You see that? Yeah, look at that. You released. And you raised your vibration, Sagittarius. And I feel like now you've met a very important lover. We're going to be meeting a very important lover here. Alright? Could be another Sagittarius like yourself. We also have heavy water here. But overall, you're discovering like a whole new world and everything feels very magical to you, Sagittarius. Alright? So let's grab these cards over here. Number 6 with Dark Moon, maturation, growing up, introspection, know thyself. Alright, Knave. It feels like throughout all this of walking away from whatever you walked away from, of releasing whatever you walked away from, there's a bit of like growing up, there's a bit of maturation, there's a bit of growth, right? It may have been kind of dark, a little dark night of soul, but it was for your growth, is what it feels like, Sagittarius. Let me grab these cards over here. Number 27, healing the heart, power of self-love. All right, like this. So right now, focus on self-love, Sagittarius. You may be healing your heart. All right, you may have had to walk away from some things, and maybe that was a bit hurtful at that time. Now it's like it's for your higher purpose. It's for your higher good, Sagittarius, and you're gonna be healing your heart. And it feels like there's better things to come. All right. So I believe that there's like affirmations with this. So I want to look at the affirmation. It is safe and comfortable for me to love and be loved. I live in my personal power, loving and encouraging myself every single day. Sagittarius. Alright, so let me get back to these tarot cards. See what else we have. Oops. We have the Hermit reversed with the Eight of Wands. We may have someone here coming back around to communicate with you. You have the Empress. Alright, the Empress, I believe, came out for you earlier. So there's a big theme on like fertility and all that sort of stuff. We have the Two of Cups. We have it keeps pointing out love for you, Sagittarius. Like some big love. Three of Cups. You may actually have someone try to come back around to you. Nine of Cups. Maybe try to give you a love offer. Alright, King of Wands. Could be a fire sign. Another Sagittarius like yourself, Leo or Aries here. It's either a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire placements in their chart, Sagittarius. But this is a person that's going to be approaching you. You may already know this person. Could be different than the person you walked away from. Maybe the person you walked away from is going to come back. Maybe you have two people here. Whatever, right? Point is you got love. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be putting more effort into yourself, self-care. Nine of Pentacles, Sagittarius. Two of Swords. You may have had some sort of disagreement with someone. Hierophant, but you're entering a higher level of commitment. Ace of Swords. And I feel like the person that you had a disagreement with, you're going to be cutting cords with. You're doing like some sort of cord cutting here. We have the Emperor. So we have heavy Aries here. The King of Wands. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have everything of the fire element, right? We have the Fool. I feel like you're stepping into new territories. Six of Pentacles. You'll be receiving from the universe. Here we have your little fairy beings on that card. And these cards are over here. Number 42 with the Dragon's Pet. Communication between species, animals, pets, magical companions. Sagittarius. Let's have a look at this card. You have watchdog energy around you. A pet, animal, or plant ally is relaying information to you. Please tune in and listen to what is being shared with you. You'll know when energy is changing around the borders of what is called your home or land. In time to take positive and perfect action. A dog may bark at a person or being it does not trust. For example, a plant may wither after a certain being has visited. All of these are strong messages from your companions and allies, and the fairies communicate with them all the time. It says, if you wish to connect with the Fae, your companions are one of the first sources you may turn to deepen and strengthen that connection, for they already have it and are ready to receive to sharing those messages with you. Boundaries, receptivity, messages from the animal or magical world are flying between you and the Fae. Alright, so let me grab these cards. Alright, we have this that has fallen out for you. It says, number 43 with Fernia. Clarity. Alright, so heavily connecting with plants, because we were just talking about plants with the other card. Sagittarius. Let's see what the message is with this one. Number 43. It says, I wish to be honest with you, so you understand what it is you think and feel you are wishing for. Do you understand that in order for you to be in connection with all that you feel and desire, there will be what many consider to be sacrifice along the way? Do you understand that what we can offer you is shelter, and yet soft and sweet, tender and shaded beneath the heat of the sun, a place to rest and sleep and dream? But do you also know that others will say you dwell in fantasy land, and that what you dream of cannot be. Consider the truth of what it is you wish for, and know that whatever you commit to, expectations play no part in the promise I make to you. Because I do pledge to shelter you and introduce you to the magics to show you the ways of the Dragonfey folk, and help me tend to the little ones with me. But I also promise you this, that your supposed nirvana will be muddy and dirty and difficult at times. There is no way for this to be what you fantasize about, it says. You will need to take care for yourself and allow others to be who they are, for this is the path of clarity. Knowing who you are and part of you play in all things. Leave your expectations behind, prepare to discover more magic than you ever thought possible, Sagittarius. It says, do not seek to possess anything, and know that you are free to choose in every moment if you will go on. Do you understand that if you wish to be of this realm and yourself entirely, that you will have to give up some old ways of thinking? Otherwise, you may find yourself hurt by the conflict such incompatible thoughts and feelings will bring. It says this Dragonfey being is of the ferns. She is sincere and open-hearted being who is confident enough to look all who greet her in the eye, before determining whether or not she will give them with her magic, in her soft and tender shelter. She is a fascinating being who is often misunderstood due to her appearance being wild and beautiful. The reactions people have to her are far more about them than they are about her. Despite being hardy under the circumstances, she is a tender being and can be easily hurt and scorned. 'Tis important for her to be out of direct sunlight, to take time in the shadowy realm, where she can tend and care for other forest floor beings, including baby Dragonfey, who are often left with her, as she is so kind and sheltering. Her allure is often considered to be powerful, though it is gently expressed and often underestimated. She is one who others can develop almost obsessive interest in, and while she nourishes when giving loving attention, too much love can almost hurt her. She must be free and able to grow in the right place. So, those who wish to be with her will need to make many more compromises and adjustments, even sacrifices, but they are all worth it when one realizes what she offers is unique, delicate, an ancient way of seeing and being in this world, it says. When Fernia shows up in your life, she is asking you to consider honestly and clearly what do you expect to gain from the situation currently before you. So Sagittarius, that's the main thing here. I feel like there's something you're wishing for, right? That's what it's saying. You're wishing for, but what do you expect? All right, what are you expecting with this? It's kind of telling you leave your expectations behind. All right, because they will give it to you. This being will give it to you, and what you're wanting to receive. I feel like leaving your expectations and maybe making some sacrifices in order for this. It says, it could be that you're fascinated with another person or path, and Fernia will ask you to return to within to find that source within yourself. When she appears, there may be people around you wishing to possess and own you. Thus she encourages you to be free and to find the right place for you. Fernia is all about being in the right place, under the right conditions for you, and then flourishing. She will also ask you to seek out independence, and to say what is and what is not right for you, and to be clear about this, in a gentle and loving ways. Her sheltering ways have led many others to flourish beneath the gentle shade she casts, and the pools of water she gathers for the baby Dragonfey to drink. She shelters and yet shields. You are that contradiction, in that magical paradox too. Never let anyone tell you that you are weak. Be aware too, those who may be obsessively in love with you at this time. So this is one thing it's also telling you, Sagittarius. Be aware of those who are obsessive about you and wish to possess you, wish to own you. It's telling you to free yourself from that, alright? Cut the cord. Sagittarius, cut it. People who can develop crushes and wish to be with you, and yet do not understand who you truly are and the delicacy of your needs and desires. You see? Because they don't even really see the full you. Those people here who would obsess about you, it's like because they're attracted to you, but they don't really see the you that you are. They just see the you that they want you to be. You understand? and try to make you into that. And that's not you, Sagittarius. It says you fascinate them, but this does not mean you must uproot yourself, for that could mean your unique nature may not survive. Best to let those who profess love to you so come to you when this card makes her gentle, but oh so beguiling appearance. It says, beginning to understand the impulses and flux and flow of romantic love, as opposed to love between souls that is steadfast and timeless, working with plants' energies, flower essences, growing and working with native plants. Ancient plants preserve their energies, teachings, and wisdoms, communicating with the dragon fae via your garden, conserving your nature, and working with Dana energy in her plant forms. Alright, so, Sagittarius, that is all I have for you. And if you want to see more content for your sign, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Goodbye, guys.